Welcome to our Trojan Label T3-OPX tech support video on variable data printing using Xitron Variegator. If you haven't already installed Xitron Variegator, please see our previous tech support video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to set up a job with variable data using the Xitron Variegator, and we're going to print it on our T3-OPX over printer. Today, we're going to set up a direct to mail number 10 envelope, which is going to contain a static image and some variable text. First, we'll go to File, then New. We'll enter the size and then hit OK. To insert an image, we're going to use the image tool found on the left-hand side, and we're going to double click on the canvas. We'll click the Browse button, locate our image, hit Open, and here we can specify the size. Then we can use our selection tool to move the image to the desired location. Now we're going to connect to a database. So we'll go over to Database and select Database Connections. Then we'll click on Add, click on Browse, and find our CSV file. Hit Open. You'll see all the fields from that CSV file. We'll go ahead and hit Connect and then Save. Now we're going to add a text field that's going to contain our variable data. So we'll click on the text tool and we want to click and drag on the canvas. From here, we're going to find our frame tab. And for source type, we are going to select our database. Then for the frame source, we would select one of the fields that we will want here. So in this case, the first name. Now I'm going to show you how to use our script manager to enter multiple fields and format them all at the same time. To do this, we will click on the script manager button. We will click on add, specify a name. In this case, we're going to call it full address. And then we would add our fields over here. So we're going to do first name, space, last name, enter, then address, enter, city, comma, state, and then finally zip. So this script is telling us that it's going to grab the first name and the last name and place it on the first line. Then it's going to put the address on the second line, and then finally the city, followed by a comma, state, and zip on the last line. So then we can go ahead and hit save and close. Now for the source type, we can actually change this to script. And then we can select our script that we created, which is called full address. So here, as you can see the first and last name, the address, city, state, and zip. Now to change the font and the font size, we can go over to the characters tab and we can change the font from here. And we could change the size right here. In this case, we're just going to go ahead and stick with Arial, and we'll keep the size at 20. We can use our selection tool to move this to the desired location. And I think that looks pretty good here. So now we're going to go ahead and save this as a PDF. So we want to go over to File, Print. From the output method, we're going to select Print PDF to Folder. We're going to specify the folder we want to save this to and provide a name. Then we can select all records. In this case, we're just going to print a range, and we're just going to print the first 100 records and hit save. Once it's saved, now we can go ahead and print it using the T3-OPX RIP software. I'm going to go ahead and launch.
And that's it. Now you know how to print variable data on the T3-OPX. If you have any questions, please contact tech support or visit us online at astronovaproductid.com.